Hey, hello everybody. Hey, how you doing? It's Rob at Old Style Classics Baseball Cards, and quite a story for you today. So, stayed up last night doing these videos, and nobody's really watched this last video where I reveal myself to you. And so, anyways, I go to bed today and I slept in. I got a call sometime this morning. I looked at it and I was like, that's spam or something I can ignore. And so I did that. Then I ended up waking up right before 3, something like that. And I look and I got a text message and I was like, oh, what's this? And my brother texted me. He's in San Francisco from China since like 12. And I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm here, dude. And I'm like, why didn't you call me? So then I get up and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like punch drunk and I'm tired. And I'm like, oh God, I got to go pick him up, and all I have was the car because it doesn't have the space like the luggage. So, anyways, so I call my wife, and I was thinking, oh, maybe she's just up the road at work at her old office because she was gonna go there. And nope, she's in San Jose, but she couldn't. She forgot her key fob, so she couldn't print all this stuff that we needed for the apartments. So I was like, oh, check your clothes. She goes, oh, I forgot. So I went and checked. Sure enough, there it is. So I'm like, all right, we'll bring it to you. But then I'm like, it's now, by the time I get ready and everything, it's almost 3 o'clock. Now, if you know anything about the Bay Area, traffic is horrible going anywhere, basically. North isn't as bad, so to go north from the South Bay to SFO, San Francisco, um, I'm like, oh, dude, why didn't you call me? We could have done this at noon instead of like 3 when it's like rush hour. So, anyways, I go drop off the keys for my wife. I figure we better do that because it's going to take all day to get to San Francisco. Switched vehicles, got the Jeep. Go spend an hour and a half in traffic going to pick him up. And so I'll get to that story in a bit. And then it was like right before 6 o'clock. And I'm like, oh, this Lefty Sports Cards up there in the peninsula is open still till 6. So I ran over there and I picked up a few boxes of the SportKings Volume 5s again. I picked up 4 boxes. So what we're going to do in this video is open a couple of them. I did pick up some more cards too that have some of my PC in there and then some candy. So now this Rocky Road, I used to love Rocky Road, and these ones are the mint and they're just excellent. But they're made by, I believe, Annabelle. And this was in Oakland, and they just announced like a week ago that they're going out of business and they shut down. So the card shop sells a bunch of candy, so I picked up a couple of these. That's sad. They're the ones that make Big Hunk and stuff like that. So pick that up. Pick some bit of honey, and so I picked up my brother after, before we go over there, and then I'm like, all right, dude. So since we're up here, do you just want to go into San Francisco and I could drive you around because you've never been there? And I was going to take him to Chinatown because he just came from China and loves all that Chinese stuff. So we drove around. We drove by Oracle, the Giant Stadium. And they're playing the Diamondbacks. So we got there like right as the game was starting. But we didn't go to the game. But we drove by. I showed him the Willie Mays statue and all that. Then we drove down over by the Chase Center. Then I drove him under the Bay Bridge, down Pier 39, Ghirardelli Square. And then he wanted to see a Coast Guard station because it's all on the Coast Guard. So we put GPS that, and then it ended up taking us back by the airport. So I never got to take him to Chinatown, which he would have liked to see. But he got to see some of it, and then we went and took him to In-N-Out. So he got to taste some California In-N-Out burger, and so he just went to bed. His plane leaves at 9 in the morning, so now I got to get in rush hour traffic again tomorrow. Drop him off. I was like, dude, you should see if they'll let you go from San Jose, because it's like 3 miles down the road as opposed to like 40 miles up the road. But that's okay. So we'll have to probably leave here at 5:30 in the morning just so you can get on the plane at 9. But yeah, it was cool seeing him, and he brought me some gifts, and plus he has some stuff that I want to show you guys. So hey, please go watch my other videos. And so I'm probably going to do two, one with the SportKings, and I'm going to show some of the souvenirs and stuff that he brought back. And I'll probably just end up staying up tonight so that it's already 12:30, so that's like 4 hours. And we'll do a couple of episodes, one that I'll release right away, and then one with those other cards for later. So, hey people, there I am, right there. So, you people who don't just like hand modeling, there we go. But I am going to pause this, turn the video around, and we're going to get to some old style classics baseball cards. And I showed him some of my videos, so I was telling him, hey, you made it into some of these videos, give me the Andre Dawson card from that game you went to. And he's like, oh really? So I showed him that, and then some of the episodes where the presidents and Darth Vader and all those guys, they really would come right in the door over here and come over here and start talking to you folks. So you guys could go check out those videos if you like. But hey, let's get to it, okay? So, ta-da. Oh, I need to do one of those things, one of the thumbnails. Is it a real rocky road, or are they going out of business? All right, everybody, I'll talk to you in a minute. Hang on. All right, people, thanks. Welcome back to Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. And it is September 5th, 2024, 12:30 a.m. California time. And please like, subscribe, send people my way. Trying to reach 200 subscribers before my 1 year anniversary here on YouTube on September 23rd. So if you know anyone, send them my way. That would be nice. And so let's get to showing you guys some stuff. So unfortunately, this Annabelle's, there it is gone out of business. So no more Big Hunk, Rocky Roads, and Look, and all those candy bars, unless somebody else picks them up. They've been around since like 1930s, I think. And so if you guys are into this stuff and you know anywhere that sells it, you might want to get in before they're gone. All right. Then at the Lefty's Card Shop, picked up a little box of Bit of Honey because I like those. So pretty yummy stuff. Not sure who makes this one. I don't think it's Annabelle. No, Spagler Candy Company. So got that. Oh, lost the camera. Lost my light there. All right, so bear with me. There we go. All right, so got that light going on. Another Rocky Road. All right, let's show you the stuff he brought back. So first and foremost, hey, in the past I got a lot of views on my video showing my old money that I got. My dad used to collect old money. But this is one of the things he brought me back. He went to Beijing and the Terracotta Warriors and all that. I'm not sure if he went to the wall this time. Only got to spend 3 or 4 hours driving around, come home, and then I was going to be leaving right away. So I brought me this little plate. I think it's made of bronze. So that's pretty neat. Beijing with the wall there and some nice design in there. He did not come back with a wife, so that's funny. And it has a little stand, but hey, that's good for cards too, right? So that's cool. Nice of him thinking me. So got that. Pretty nice. Flew in from Hong Kong. Said sit next to a baby, kept grabbing his shirt all the time when he was trying to sleep and all that, and the lady wouldn't stop the kid from doing that. And then her husband and their 5-year-old was sitting behind him, and the kid kicked his seat for like 12 hours basically, all the way from Hong Kong to San Francisco. And I was like, dude, I would have said something. That's too much. So anyways, that's neat of him. So nothing there on the back, so pretty sweet. And then he brought back some money. So I guess their money is like one of our dollars is equal to 7 of their dollars. So there's a I think that's a dollar coin for Hong Kong. That's Hong Kong money. Guess you're not supposed to take that stuff out of Hong Kong. But well, it's like $2 Hong Kong money from 1993. So $2. So we were joking around. Better off dead. Better off dead. I want my $2. $2. Hey, people, don't forget to speed up your video to like 1.25 or 1.5 if you want me to sound right. I don't know if I'm going to upload this to that Clip Champ just to speed the video up myself, because it took like 45 minutes to export it from that back onto my computer, then like 50 minutes to upload it to YouTube. So you guys can just go over there and change your setting to speed me up if I'm too slow talking. So that's pretty cool. Let me adjust this a little more. And he brought back some money. So let's do the Hong Kong stuff first. Alright, so he brought back a $10 Hong Kong bill. So that $10 is, what is that worth? Like $1.30, $1.40 in American money. So that's got that little window that you can see behind there. Reminds me a lot of the money that you see in Mexico. They were doing that in Mexico like in 2005 when I was there. And it's very kind of plasticky, not paper feeling. Feels more like the kind of the like a wrapper for some of these cards, like those T205s or 206s that I showed you. I made an offer to somebody on a box of Topps 205 and they never responded, so I didn't get that. So maybe I'll try again. And then on the back, 10 Hong Kong dollars. This looks like some kind of lotus or something there. So very colorful. That's pretty cool. And then the Chinese money is a little more papery, but kind of that plasticky coating or something, kind of like wax paper or parchment paper. Like when you cook, it has that parchment paper feeling. So that's one Chinese dollar. So that's worth what? 7 cents or something like that. I don't know. So if you read Chinese, there you go. And like I said, he went to the Terracotta Warriors. Says it's like in a big kind of a hangar, that they put it inside of a hangar, and all these tour groups would come and they would just all crush in there, and he was like stressed out, feeling like he was going to get crushed, but ended up getting further away from the tour groups. It opened up a little bit, so he said that was pretty scary. And he took the bullet train and all that kind of stuff. Oh, funny story, people. So that's 1999. So yin hang, whatever that means. A little embossed. So my other brother Larry, so David's the one who went to China. My other brother Larry dropped him off at the airport so he can go to China. And then when he got back from China and was going through customs or whatever, they asked to see his name. They pulled it up and then took him into the back. And he was like, "Oh, what's going on?" Somebody reported him missing. And they said, "Oh, do you have a cousin or something named Larry? They reported you missing." So he's not 100% sure, but we think it's our brother that dropped him off at the airport to go to China. And now my brother's phone doesn't work in China. And so maybe he didn't call him like he thought he was going to call him or something like that. So we think my other brother reported him as missing. So there's a missing poster out for my brother. And then when he comes back from China, they're like, "Hey, dude, are you okay? Are you under any distress? Did anyone threaten you or anything like that?" He goes, "No, I went to China. Who reported me missing?" They even have a poster with his picture and all that. And they're like, "Oh, no." So he texts my brother, and my brother's like, "Dude, are you okay? I've been worried about you," or something like that. So Now, he hasn't confirmed that it's that brother that did that, but it has to be, because who else does he know named Larry? And it's like, dude, you dropped me off at the airport, and you knew I was going to be gone for a few weeks. And so then they had to bring like the San Francisco police and everything just to make sure, check his passport and ID and all that, because they were worried maybe he got kidnapped or something in China. So that's an interesting story. That's crazy. All right, then he brought one of these $20 yuan, I think that's what they're called. This Hong Kong again. So the lion there, $20, Hong Kong, little family there. That's funny. It's an HSBC, like credit card company, called The Gathering. So pretty neat to see money from other countries. So that's cool. So we'll give him back his let's see here, 31. All right, so this is 30, 31, $33, which is worth $4.70 some American dollars. So there you go. But he said like you can go to Pizza Hut, get a personal pan, different appetizers, soup, and a drink, and it was like $11 US. Try to do that here, it's probably going to cost you $30 nowadays. All right, folks, so let's get to some cards. So we're going to do some more SportKings. They had these up at Lefties, and you know, I've showed you a lot of my hits lately. So let's do this. That means I got 4 boxes of this stuff. That means we're going to have 4 more complete Volume 5 boxes of cards. So maybe I could do that, because I still think I have 2 extra or 3 extra. Now I'm going to have 4 more extra, so maybe I could do that as part of my giveaway for reaching 1 year. But I want to get to 200 subscribers, people. If you want to help me out, try to get some people that you're subscribed to or subscribe to you to come my way. I just need, like, literally, I'm like, what, 25, 28 away from reaching that. So these are the things you can get out of this. I think they're cool. I enjoy them, and they're only like 20 bucks, so it's not even that expensive. So this round, Volume 5, they give you the retail base set. So you get all the cards, full-size cards, from this volume. So they do Volume 1 like 5 years ago, Volume 2, then 3, 4, and 5, and then the numbers just get bigger, you know. So the first 100 cards, and then the second 50 cards, and then the next 50 cards, and so on and so forth. And so this is the 5th set. You can go back and look at my videos and see that. Not going to open that because we've already seen them. So what we're going to do is the hit pack, the bonus pack. This one comes with a guaranteed hit, and a 99.99999% chance it's only going to be in relic. So I've never gotten an autograph yet, but you can get autographs, I guess. But I think that's more for hobby. So it could be any of the following: autograph card, autograph memorabilia, blah blah blah, and all that. So, all right, people, let's get to it. All right. And we'll get some minis in this pack. So the minis come in these bonus packs nowadays. The old volumes and series they did in the early 2009, 10, and all that, they did like series 1, 2, 3, and whatever. And then they went away for like 7 years, and now they came back with these volumes. All right, so let's see. We'll put the hit aside. We'll put the minis aside, and then our retail short print are these blue cards. So the normal SportKings that come in this box are going to be the white versions of these, just base. So these are the short print exclusives, the full size. So Tefilo Stevenson, They're beautiful cards. They're really nice. I mean, kind of cheap, but they've gotten better over time. Now they're kind of glossy on the front. And I kind of like that. Almost, it looks like a velvet, but I just like that's very old style classic card. Alright, then we got Ricky Williams. So, some illustration art of Ricky Williams there. And that is volume 5. And now I forget this every time. I'll be like, I'm not sure what year this is. If you check this little circle down there, it tells you the year. So even on the ones where it doesn't say it in here, which is where I'm expecting to see the date, some of them don't have that. But if you look in that little stamp circle there, it says 2024. So SKLIC, which Sports King Limited Liability, LLC, Sports King Limited Liability Company 2024. So that's what that, in honor of my brother going to China, there's a clue of what this little pointer is. That thing right there. Let's see if we can get this to focus in. Whoop. So 2024 right in there. Alright, so now with the minis. So the hits and the minis are what I like. These are Gaudy size cards. So Gaudy from the 30s. So these are what we're calling candy size cards. Gaudy gum. And with the little glossy back, they don't slide across each other very well. Adam Ondra, rock climber. Hey, I should give that to my brother. So he's a rock climber. That's the one that's here, that's done the competitions that I've talked about in the past. Alright, EC3. So the wrestler, EC3. SFO, however you say her first name, marathon runner. Alright, this one's pretty cool. Dominique Wilkins, so pretty sweet. Dominique. So probably the second best player during the Michael Jordan era was Dominique Wilkins. Dude's just a monster dunker. We got his relic out of one of these boxes. And, well, one of the earlier boxes, David Foster. So the wood chopping sports guy. So that's pretty neat. Be cool to get a relic of him. Kind of Ellen Ginter-esque. I mean, they got some baseball in there, but, you know, it's hard for people to do baseball now with Fanatics owning and everything. And, okay, so what do we got here? Alright, so Kaillie Humphries. So at least it's a somebody different. So she looks to be like an Olympian, like a winter Olympian, like a skier or something. So let's see what we've got here. You received a Sports King Volume 5 memorabilia card. Swatch from bobsled racing suit worn by Kaillie Humphries during official run with the 5 world championships and 3 Olympic golds. Kaillie is the most decorated female bobsledder of all time. Sports Kings LLC guarantees the authenticity of this. Distributed by Sage down there. I don't know if Sage just distributes or if they're somehow involved with Sports Kings other than doing like the shipping and packaging and this stuff, because you know Sage does like those college football cards where you get like 2 or 3 guaranteed autographs and the blasters, which I got a ton of, which I'll show you guys someday. So Kaillie Humphries, so there we go. We got an Olympian in honor of the most recent Olympics. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so next box, folks. Sounds like a deck of cards. It's got the base set in there. And it's got this. And for 20 bucks, you're guaranteed some cool cards. Come minis, a short print, and probably a relic. So here we go. Let's do this. So Open this off screen so we don't accidentally see the hit. So the hits are at the front of the pack. If you're opening these, they are at the front of the card. Alright, so let's do, so here we go. Ricky Williams again, so duplicate on the short print. We don't need to show you that. There we go, Tom Glavine. So there you go, Hall of Fame baseball player. Pretty nice card. Little reminiscent of those Topps 206s that I showed you guys recently. That's pretty sweet. But I prefer minis, so that's going to be cool though. We got Hall of Famer baseball player there. Alright, then our first mini is Bill Walton. So, I got a ton of these. If you see anyone you like, let me know. Bill Walton. Alright, got some baseball. This time around Ozzie Smith. So there we go, Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. Hey, my Cubs tonight, people. They beat the Pirates, combined no-hitter. So a Saga and a couple other pitchers, I think, pitched no-hit against the Pirates, and then the Cubs were just blasting home runs and doubles and stuff all day long. So Ozzie Smith. So we'll be seeing him here coming up again on the next video. Alright, we're going to skip this one and get to this. Richard Mandela. So Mandela effect there. So maybe in another alternate universe his name was Dick instead of Richard. There's the Mandela effect. Oh boy, people. Brittany Bowe. She looks like speed skater or figure skater or something. Speed skating, Brittany Bowe. Alright, let's pull these ones here. They're starting to fall all over the place, people. Mr. Dominique. Alright, and then Wade Boggs. So there you go. Nice. Mr. Wade Boggs, Sports King Mini. Gowdy. 155. So Ozzie Smith and Wade Boggs. So we got ourselves a couple baseball players. Alright, and our hit is Terry LaBonte. So race car driver Terry LaBonte. So classic. Old school. So it kind of sucks without the picture, but that's still pretty cool. I think this is probably showing the uniform that it actually came from. So stock car racing, Terry LaBonte. A lot of race car fans out there. Congratulations, you received Sports King Volume 5 Legends memorabilia card. Front of this card features a piece of driver's racing suit worn by Terry LaBonte during an official race. LaBonte is a two-time Winston Cup champion and NASCAR Hall of Fame member, and they guarantee this card. So that's pretty sweet, people. That's pretty cool. So we got a little bit of relics going on there. A couple baseball, basketball, baseball, baseball, rock climbing, and some money from China. So there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that episode, and I'll come back and do this other little set of cards that I got, and maybe I'll do another box of these Sports Kings too, because I can't help myself. Alright everybody, thanks for watching Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. See you later.